Hey everybody, welcome back to the Joia channel. I am super excited. I've been having a really great week. This is the very first week of March. I hope you guys had a great Mardi Gras, Lent season if you celebrated, and happy Women's Month. So March begins the celebration of women and the contributions that they have made to our world. And I'm excited to, learn more and more information about women who have been pioneers in the game, who have led social justice movements, who have developed things in science. So I would challenge you to do the same thing this March. So this video is going to be a bit off brand. This is an introductory video. If you clicked on this video, I've had a lot of new subscribers over the past couple of weeks. Thank you so much, because I am trying my best to be more intentional about saying subscribe to my channel, share and like, because I really want to grow my community organically. I could pay one of those scammers to grow my account and collect about 10,000 subscribers in a month, but I really want to grow it the organic way. Those who come to our community, those who gather, are the people that definitely need to be there. I'm so big on finding your tribe. So with that said, I would like to present to some and introduce to others Joia. My name is Joia. I am from Memphis, Tennessee. I actually am from Memphis, Tennessee. I know it's a lot of tussling going on about, which areas are Atlanta, which areas are Memphis, Tennessee, but I am actually from Memphis by way of New Orleans. I always say New Orleans because New Orleans really shaped the way I think as an adult. I left Memphis at 18 years old and moved to New Orleans for college, stayed in Louisiana for a significant part of my life. I was in Louisiana, in New Orleans, when Hurricane Katrina hit. That was one of the most pivotal paradigm shifts of my life. It really shaped the way I think and also the career that I wanted to move into with social justice. I always say that I am happy that I was a part of rebuilding and thinking to build up the city of New Orleans, but I also say that I never want to be a part of the degradation of such a major urban Black, I didn't say chocolate, I don't want to get in trouble like Ray Nagin did, but predominantly Black city like that again. So I went to Dillard, then I graduated from Louisiana State University, LSU. That is where I became a football fan. Go Tigers. I absolutely loved LSU and the experiences that I had there. When I left LSU with a major in English and also French, I moved to New York. I was just tired of all things Southern. I absolutely love being a Southern belle now. I love making my lemonade and my sweet tea and my peach cobbler. But back then in my early 20s, I really wanted to move to New York. I kind of fed into the rhetoric of if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. And that was absolutely true. New York helped me to compete with the world. New York helped me to see the world differently, more internationally, on an international stage. When I left New York, so in New York, I was working in entertainment. I worked for an entertainment marketing company. I worked for a couple of hip hop publications, and I have a lot of those contacts that are still very close to me. And that's why, people be saying, you always at a concert. It's usually because I have a friend who has come in town and said, you have tickets at will call, or I'm managing this new artist. Do you want to come check them out? So that is why I am always at a show. It doesn't matter what the city is. I have literally flown to California or Missouri or other places, and I will have somebody to say, hey, I'm in town, I'm managing so-and-so, come by the show, come by the studio. And so I try to make it my business to check it out, because that's still very much a part of me. I love music, I love entertainment, I love engaging with new artists and their journeys. So that is one part of me. The other half of me is when I came back from New York, and I talked to girls a lot about my New York experience. My New York experience was lit. I was a little kind of broke in New York, but I really didn't know, because New York is about who you know and the experiences that you have with people who are connected with other people. Some days I didn't even know I was broke. You know, it's almost like that new show on Netflix, Inventing Anna. Now, I didn't scam anybody, but I was very, very well connected. And I'm not going to name drop people, you know, but I was very well connected in New York. And my sister came to visit me the second year when she graduated. No, she didn't come visit me. She was actually living with me. Then she left me, but that's another story. But I still love her. Y'all know I love my sister. But yeah, we were living there. We were having a lot of fun. But as I was living there, a lot of things were coming in access to me, and I found myself becoming desensitized to humanity. And I really didn't like that. I didn't like that part of me. And I had a Damascus Road experience. If you're a church kid, it's one of those experiences that kind of jolt you and make you pause and think about and reflect what your purpose is in this world. I literally feel like every take that I do, my hair grows bigger. But you know what they say, the bigger the hair, the closer to God. So yeah, I moved from New York back to Louisiana to start studying for the LSAT to enter into law school. Enter into law school, I got in and started studying and learning a lot about policy. I worked in Orleans Parish Juvenile Court for a period of time, but then I switched to policy because I was very interested in how to change laws and correct the harms that have been done in the system versus always upholding laws that were unequitable, that were racist, there were prejudice, that were xenophobic, and classes. So I definitely moved into policy, and that is where I am today. I started off working in educational policy and moved to criminal legal reform policy, and that is what I am doing in the wonderful city of Atlanta. So that's enough about my resume. I didn't intend to go that deep professionally, but you know, I got a couple of commas behind my name. I got a couple of credentials. Y'all want the tea, don't it? Y'all want the tea. Personally, like who I am as a person. Yeah, that is a question I ask myself a lot, because if you are an evolved person, you are constantly changing. You're constantly asking questions. You're constantly trying to be the better version of yourself than you were last year or even a couple of months ago. So I am someone, like I said, who is spiritual, who is confident. Now, I've always been confident because my mom taught me to not be intimidated by anyone. Yeah, who am I? I am an ambivert. An ambivert is someone who can be an extroverted person, but they absolutely have a timeline. And I kind of wonder, I've been reading a couple of articles on post-COVID. So I got COVID in 2021 at the end of July, beginning of August. And it was a really, really bad stint for COVID. It wasn't to the point where I needed to be on a ventilator or hospitalized, but I did notice a lot of physical changes, but I also noticed a lot of emotional changes and mental changes. So now my social media and those who close to me, they understand what it means. It times out a lot faster than it did post-COVID. So I don't know if that's me just getting older or some effects of COVID. So I honor all of that. If anyone knows more information about that, please drop it in the chat. Y'all know I meant drop it in the comments. For some reason, I think I'm on Instagram live and I know and I'm fully aware that this video, excuse me, is heavily edited, and it will be heavily edited and uploaded to YouTube. But nevertheless, I go hard for my friends. I love history. I will watch documentaries from Saturday morning until Saturday night. I like hanging out with my family and thinking of events for my family. I am an auntie. I love being an auntie. I do want to be a mom one day, so y'all pray for me on that. Y'all pray for me. But and be married as well. I've had a lot of love experiences. If you go through some of my videos, you will see them. I would say I've had 3 major serious relationships in my life. I think I maybe was in love with 2 of them. One was probably like a puppy love situation. I can see my sister looking at this video right now like, Trying to figure out like which one it is. You will never know. But yeah, during the quarantine, I had just ended a very serious relationship that was leading to marriage. Like, we actually were in marriage counseling, and that relationship unfortunately needed to end because we had two different ideas of how to show up as a wife and as a husband in a marriage, and it was best that we went our separate ways. After that, I healed really well. I think it was because of the quarantine and we were able to kind of sit with our thoughts. But I was very confident. And I keep mentioning my sister. So yes, I am an Irish twin. An Irish twin is a sibling that you have that is not quite a year apart. My sister and I are only 11 months apart. I do have a brother as well. So I'm the oldest of three. That is my birth order. I'm also a Capricorn. Say what y'all want to say about Capricorns. Like, we are the prototype. That's all. We're the prototype. So yeah, I just wanted to really introduce you to who I am and to let you see like my scatterbrain of thoughts and the things that go into my head. I don't really know like what my niche should be. We can talk about reality TV. We can talk about relationships. We can talk more about my social justice issues. We can talk about current events, beauty, skincare. Please let me know what you're interested in. Do more blogs. Like, I blog a lot on TikTok and also on Instagram. Plug. Joia is blessed on Instagram. Please follow me. Follow me because my page got hacked at 4,000 followers. I don't know what happened. I think I clicked on a link that I wasn't supposed to click on. And this never happens to me. Like, I tell other people how not to get scammed on Instagram, and I got scammed on Instagram. So, yes, I am super excited to be introducing myself to you, to my new followers, and more content will follow. I did forget one thing. I wanted to talk about dating in Atlanta. Dating in Atlanta really gets a really bad rap. And I think it's because, again, of the people that you surround yourself with and the intentions that you seek to gain when you come to Atlanta or even just a new city. For me, I've been attracting really good energy. It's just, I've been attracting really good energy, but it's just the idea of like physical attraction and if it makes sense for you guys to be together and do life together. So that's my dilemma. But for the most part, I've had some really great dating experiences. I just moved here last year. This year, I'm going to be more intentional about dating. So that's me. I hope you will stay and enjoy the beautiful things that pop up in my head. Again, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable with you and open up to you. And there will be more videos to follow. Welcome to my community. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Joia channel.